All right, she is arguably the best pound-for-pound mixed martial arts athlete in the world, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight queen, Valentina Shevchenko.
Valentina is a special talent. She goes out there with a clear mind and allows herself to fight wherever the fight needs to take place. If she has to wrestle, she has the ability to do that. If it's a striking affair, she's one of the best in the world. She's truly been special since the UFC started the flyweight division. She has been the queen, and it's hard to see a time where she's not lingering around the top.
Valentina Shevchenko steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, well, the Olympic wrestling gold may have eluded her, but she is as high-level a wrestler as we have in this division, and more often than not, I would think opposition is going to have a hard time stopping her takedowns.
I mean, she reminds me of Sarah McMahon, Tatiana Suarez, those high-level wrestlers that came into women's mixed martial arts or female mixed martial arts and just dominate. And the one thing that separates her, though, her striking's better. She possesses the ability to stand. And because she can do it all, she's even more dangerous. I'm high on this kid, John. I'm very high on her.
Yeah, she talked a lot about trying to be instinctual as a fighter, but you know what her instinct is going to be first and foremost, try to get a takedown and get this fight in her world. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tatiana Suarez.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the floor.
Well, now she's really starting to time her opponent. Beautiful punch lands there shortly after she caught the leg. There's a kick. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. All right, so her physicality, her wrestling allows her to gain the clinch here, and if you're the kickboxer on the other side, you cannot be accepting of this position.
You cannot accept this position. You've got to circle your back off the side of the octagon. You've got to get back to space. That's much easier said than done, though, against a wrestler of her caliber. She is like glue whenever she comes into contact with her.
Nice. Nicely done. Tries to work it into a takedown.
Oh, good position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
There's that patented single. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Shevchenko getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
In the half guard.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix from top position here, DC. What are you trying to do with your legs to maintain control of that arm?
You know, you got to take the knee, slide it over the top of one of the arms so that when they're bridging and turning, the arm is just going up and down your shin. Blocked by your ankle, blocked by your knee. That's how you keep them there, and you maintain the underhook on the other side. So you control one part with your knee, one part with your arm, and then you just use your hands to just punch and beat them up.
All right, full guard here for the bottom fight. Ooh, nice setup for the submission here.
What a transition.
Wow, it looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
Just to take the words out of your mouth, she gets out.
Unbelievable that she was able to survive this. It looked like the fight was over.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hip.
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Ooh, she's got that in tight.
She's trying to finish the armbar. She's got to be patient, though. If she rushes, she will lose this position.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
What a strike by her there. I do not doubt her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. Oh, man, these are hard. That leg kick hurt.
Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up.
Everything is going good. That's what I'm talking about. Keep taking her down. You're controlling everything on the ground. So take her down.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and she is just not the tapping type. That submission looked pretty tight to me.
It looked very tight, and she looked surprised that her opponent did not tap, that her opponent did not go out. But she looked surprised, but she has to understand that she's in there with a very high-level grappler, and that happens in those types of situations.
All right, round two. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway after multiple submission attempts in that previous round, and at some point, you got to be worried about burning yourself out a little bit attempting all these chokes.
You got to be careful, right, because the arms blow up. If you get them...
Oh, sneaky there. The ankle break is good.
She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way. That was nice.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Oh, look, she's got a dart. That is tight.
Oh, that has gotta be it. There's the tap.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. Really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Tatiana Suarez.
Well, it'll be standing room only at her after party tonight as she gets it done by way of submission. Thankfully, Daniel Cormier is on the list. I'll be on the outside looking.
I mean, John, I got you. We're going in together. I'm not going in without my partner. But, man, she's a great grappler. She understands positioning so well, and she knows the moment her opponent got out of position, she was able to attack her finish. Great job, great performance. I don't have enough words to say congratulations to this young lady.